built simple, decent, affordable houses for low-income working families. So here in Ottawa, no air conditioning, no dishwashers, usually no garages unless we have to buy, unless the bylaw says that we need to put a garage in. So it's very, simple, decent, affordable housing.
We sell things to everybody. So a lot of contractors in Ottawa will come and buy their things at the restore. Some of it is brand new donated, so a lot from Home Depot and that. And some of it is used and donated. So you'll see when we go in there, there's all brand new tiling and everything. And a lot of the contractors will come and buy it because it's less expensive, and they will use it on their sites. So it's a win-win situation for us because we're selling it and it's all donated, so it's great. I have to submit an application. So it's an 18-page application. It's really extensive. And then once their applications are filled out and looked at, they're reviewed by the selection committee, and then the process is whether they're accepted or not accepted, and that they have to do 500 hours of what we call sweat equity towards their house. So once they're chosen, they have to put in 500 hours of volunteer work, either on their house or at the restore or something with Habitat.
A combination of,
with Habitat. And so they work towards building their own house as well.
So we actually bought a bungalow off Walkley Road for a family who have 2 disabled kids. They have 5 children. 2 of the kids are disabled, 1 in a wheelchair, and that child needed a bungalow, essentially, needed a house all on 1 floor. They were renting a townhouse that was a 2-story townhouse with 1 bathroom on the main floor. So the father had to, in the morning, would carry the child downstairs to the main floor, and I think he's probably about 8 or 9 and growing. So he'd carry the child down in the morning, but the bathroom was upstairs. The mom couldn't carry him back upstairs. So it was a really big problem for that family. So they needed a house all on 1 floor. So we had to actually buy a bungalow, and we had to modify it to fit the wheelchair. So we did that. We did another house on Pinecrest, a retrofit, where a Habitat family moved out and a new Habitat family was selected to go in. And we put a new kitchen in. We changed some of the windows. We painted everything. We finished the basement a little bit. So we fixed the backyard, did a new deck out back. So kind of brought it up, and what happens when we get a Habitat house back, we bring it up to 2012 standards. We have, at the end of a build or a retrofit, we have a dedication ceremony. We invite everybody, the volunteers, the donors, the sponsors, everybody that helped make that happen. It's a really nice ceremony. It's a big ribbon. We do a ribbon cutting. We hand the keys over to the family, and it's a really touching event. And it's all the work that goes into it is all very worthwhile, because these families, their lives change as a result of having a proper place to live, a place where kids can do their homework, neighbors that, a neighborhood that's usually pretty safe. So it changes their lives. So it changes one family's life at a time, and it's very gratifying.
It's extremely touching when you see that family going up in front of everybody. The person of their church is there, and all their new neighbors, and they're getting their keys, and the family seeing their decorated new bedrooms, and they have a backyard, and the kids are running in the backyard. That's something to see. Everybody's in tears. It's amazing.